we've kind of infantilized ourselves to the level where making a mistake is the equivalent of killing 100 people. We're so sort of captured in this Instagram moment of being able to frame the perfect shot of our lives all the time, that making a mistake or admitting something where we have a fault or that we're not perfect in some way is this absolute grave social boo-boo, that if we admitted it, if we talked about it, and if we talked about it in a way that really is genuine, not just framing it up for another Instagram moment, then there's just so much that we'll lose. But of course, that's the lie that needs to be reversed, I suppose.
Yeah, and I think it has its roots in the development of industrial society, and also the Enlightenment as well, which I explore in Leviathan. Because if you think about from the perspective of the machine, which has become the new god in the last few hundred years, mistakes are unproductive. In fact, factories are trying not to make mistakes, and mass production is like, we're going to make this thing exactly as it is meant to be over and over and over again. And any deviation from that. And so that is a method of production, but our technologies and methods of production they seep in to us because we're in this embodied relationship with them. And so the logic of the factory starts to become the logic of the society. And that's why schools look like the way they look, and prisons look the way they look, and hospitals look the way they look. There's so many other ways they could. Some of them, some aspects are practical, and that's just when you have that many people doing that thing in one place, you need a certain amount of classroom. You don't necessarily even need classrooms, but my point is that I think they bleed into each other very much so, and play does not. A lot of people can't afford to play. It's an aspect of capitalism. I think. Yeah.